I know that guy. He's the guy who stole a phone from a veteran. God bless Donald Trump. God bless Donald Trump. God bless Donald Trump. I can't hear you. Your hatred of this country is too quiet.
So much hate. Why you weren't here when Obama dropped 25,000 bombs?
Okay, you're saying that, did you say Donald Trump killed kids or something? Did you say that he bombed kids? Because he didn't. He didn't kill anybody. Okay, good. So why do you oppose what he did? Why?
Dropping bombs.
But he wiped out a field where there was nerve gas that was killing innocent people.
Okay,
why are you opposed to that?
Does military aggression, is that just what you're supposed to do?
No, we tried to do
like
diplomacy for years and it's failed. Now here's the thing.
Diplomacy.
Our United States has a right to demonstrate military might.
It's in a different country, it's not us.
We're allowed to do that though.
It shouldn't be military aggression just right off the bat. Like,
we've tried many times with other means and it has failed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you don't agree, why?
I'm sure you know, like...
Okay, what do I not know? Tell me.
Just totally tell me.
But, no, you tell me, because you're saying I'm wrong.
Tell me, how have we tried?
There was diplomacy with Kerry coming in. He tried to sit at the table with Assad. I don't remember what exact year it happened, but they tried to do it. The forces that are at work in the Middle East are so complex, would you not agree? Yeah. You've got ISIS, you've got Al-Qaeda, you've got Hezbollah, you have Assad.
They're fighting?
They're fighting each other, for Christ's sake.
Assad.
And Assad's fighting them.
Syria.
And they're fighting...
So by bombing Assad, you're helping Al-Qaeda. And
no.
You're helping ISIS.
We're helping ourselves.
Airfield,
see, that's okay,
airfield,
go ahead.
That airfield, it was like attacking ISIS. It was fighting ISIS.
No, they were attacking innocents.
Oh, they're just attacking innocent people. They're not fighting,
Assad is doing that, yes.
Fighting terrorist organizations.
They attacked and killed innocent people. You don't have a problem with that? Of course you have a problem with that.
You know how many people Trump and his administration killed just in March? Innocent people?
Where?
Over 1,000 people.
But where?
In Mosul, Iraq.
Those
in
are terrorists.
Oh, all the people that live in Mosul are terrorists?
No, of course not. You say that, I don't.
You said that.
No.
I just said 1,000 people in March alone.
So what you're saying is we shouldn't do anything because there is sad collateral damage. Yes or no? It's because you've got a sign. Let me see your sign.
Do you know that you are a part of an empire? You're an empire baby.
How am I an empire baby?
You live in an empire.
No, I don't. I live in a country. I live in a republic.
The most powerful country in the world.
I do?
The biggest military. Okay. Bigger than the next, like, 4.
I agree with you.
More.
It's bigger than China. It's bigger than the others. Yes.
Russia.
I agree.
Russia is tiny.
I know. I agree with you.
But it's the big threat.
Yes, they are.
It's all propaganda. You live in an empire.
But no, I do not.
We've been at war since basically like World War II.
Okay, so you hold Obama accountable too?
Of course.
Good. Okay.
He's horrible too.
Okay. So,
are
you suggesting that Trump has been at war all the time, from the January? Okay.
America's wars. He said in his campaign that he was anti-interventionist.
Okay.
What did he do yesterday? He intervened. He fucking dropped 59 Tomahawk missiles.
55, right?
Innocent or not, people died. So
no, people did not die from that bombing. No, they did not.
How do you know? Yes, people were reportedly killed.
We have no reports of those bombings.
Obviously,
exactly.
You haven't listened to the reports.
Okay, I disagree with that.
Where do you get your news?
And furthermore, I'm going from the New York Times. I went to Politico. I went to others. You were going to think I was going to say Breitbart. I didn't.
No, I didn't think that.
Okay, good. I appreciate that.
Those, just like any other gigantic fucking news outlet.
So what's your solution? I should listen to that. What would be your solution to this whole mess? Because it sucks.
From someone who is not experienced in any of these things. I'm not a politician. I'm 23 years old. I'm a college student.
Good.
I can see through these wars. Because you know who profits from these wars? Is fucking war profiteers and huge arm companies, fucking Lockheed Martin, all those fucking companies that Trump said he was going to drain the swamp and get them
He's already draining the swamp.
By fucking getting in more, like Steve Bannon.
He's No, he's not.
Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon is still working in the White House.
Exactly. And who did he used to work for?
Who? You tell me what your concern.
Goldman Sachs.
No, he didn't. If you can demonstrate that to me, that's fine. If I'm wrong, that's fine.
Look it up.
But wait a minute. You know Hillary Clinton was taking huge donations from...
Hillary Clinton.
Good, you hate her too.
She's irrelevant.
She's evil.
You're supposed to hold your president accountable.
I am holding him accountable. I don't support tariffs, for example.
We don't take military aggression.
I disagree.
Instead, we work to solve the problems in the Middle East.
But wait a minute.
Violence by not funding terrorist organizations.
Okay, but what do we do when we have an international actor which is using nerve gas, and we've had a president for 8 years which has routinely said and done nothing, while we have these terrible malefactors doing evil things throughout the Middle East? The instability there does affect us. We have had terrorist attacks in this country. And we have to send a clear message around the world that we're going to protect. Absolutely. They're part of it.
And we say that they can't come here after we start bombing their country. It doesn't make sense.
We're not bombing the entire country. We blew out that airfield. Why do you not understand that? It was a targeted attack.
I don't think things will escalate.
I don't want them to escalate. I agree with you.
The path you're going
I'm not
down,
on a path. I'm standing in this country.
Your president is going down. Your representative is going down a path of war. This is a path of no war and finding alternative means. Instead of bombs dropping, we drop aid and we drop education and all sorts of fucking shit that is positive, not more violent.
Okay, so do you think that dropping education, aid, or these supplies you're suggesting, is that going to stop Al-Qaeda? Is that going to stop ISIS? Is that going to stop Assad?
Yes, because it empowers democratic governments. It empowers them to fight those groups.
Okay,
but when you attack those democratic governments, like Iraq, and you completely flip
you're keeping
the
an eye on my
country,
stuff, right? Okay. Here's the thing. When you you can have books and education. But you have to have good. You have to have books and education is important. I agree with you.
Yes.
But when you've got a gun pointed in your face under the Assad regime or Al-Qaeda or ISIS, you have to fight back.
You know who has a gun pointed at a bunch of different countries' faces is the U.S.
Okay, how?
Do you know how many bases we have? We have bases.
I know we have a lot.
Every single continent.
That doesn't mean we have a gun in their face.
Base in basically every country.
But that doesn't mean we have a gun in their face. We don't have a gun in the face of Germany. We don't have a gun in the face of Canada.
Yeah,
we don't have a gun in the face of Korea. That's a good thing.
Benefiting from the same system.
Capitalism is a wonderful thing. Free markets are good. Hi. Are you a green guy too, or just a reporter?
Oh no, I'm not even a reporter. I'm just here.
Okay, that's fine. We have to have military action once in a while.
As soon as a country or people disagree with what America's doing, like Cuba, they fucking label them terrorists, they label them all this shit, and they go in and attack them.
So you're saying Cuba is labeled a terrorist because they criticize the United States?
What? No, I'm saying that they've been labeled that in the past. They've been labeled communists.
They are communists. It is a communist regime.
And guess what? You know how much crime is going on there? There's like barely any crime.
You want to know why? Because people are routinely locked up. They have no liberties. I know Cubans who fled that country. They hated it. It was.
They speak for all Cubans.
You bet they do.
They don't.
And you want to know why a lot of Cubans don't complain? Because if they spoke out against the Castro regime, they'd be silenced, they'd be imprisoned. You know what they did to Jews? Do you know what they did to gays? Do you know what they did at the Castro regime? Locked them up, man. Come on, wake up. Communism is destructive. No, we don't. We do not lock up Jews. We do not lock up homosexuals.
Okay, yeah, based on those things, no, but for different reasons.
Small-time marijuana, non-violent offenses.
Okay, but I'm talking about communism and why it's bad. Now, I agree with you. We shouldn't lock up people for an ounce of marijuana. I support decriminalizing, by the way, but I want to stick to this. It's a communistic country, dude, and they attack their own people.
You know their biggest export instead of us exporting weapons, being the biggest exporter of weapons, they're the biggest exporter of doctors.
Who?
Cuba.
You want to know why they're fleeing? Because they can't do good medicine there. Yes, they are.
Cuban doctors make only $5 a day. Did you know that?
That's right. Yeah, where are you getting your information from? I'm kind of fascinated by this.
It doesn't matter how much they make, rather.
Yes, it does. A doctor should be well paid. Yes.
But if it's a communist country, everyone contributes.
No, they don't. They're forced. No, you don't, because you don't own the cows, you don't own the homes.
Total communism has not worked. We've seen it.
It'll never work.
But capitalism, you have to admit, in some ways, is just unjust. Is it right that someone should go bankrupt